It's so great to be back with you, ladies.
I've missed you all so much.
It's been too long.
Way too long.
So, the gossip where I am is that women are getting married in their early 20s, and by their 40s, they've had only 7 or 8 kids. And to stop, they're using certain birth control methods.
Oh my god. Do they not like God?
This is so unchristian.
Tell us more! Tell us more!
And in church, women don't even have an equal role anymore.
Oh my gosh.
And the men of the households want competency to keep the household solvent and independent, to pass it on to the new generations.
Oh.
That's
Good for our
understandable.
kids, though, I think.
Also, arranged marriages are being broken down. It's really not that popular anymore.
No.
That's so unfair.
What's going to happen to our social system?
Yes.
God, if I know. The new thing is this household mode of production.
What is that?
So it's families that swap the labor and goods.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
So, Scarlett, what's new with you?
Well, 115,000 Irish and Scots have moved here.
Tell us more! Tell us more!
Well, rapid population growth has pressured the Indian lands, and it's created an unstable society for us.
Oh no.
That's horrible.
It's pretty bad. It's getting grim. The Mid-Atlantic people, well, those ridiculous people, they want to separate from the European traditions. Like, it's time to move on and modernize, don't you guys think?
I couldn't agree
For
more.
sure. It's been
So Marianne, tell us what's new with you.
Well, I've been really into the new European cultural movements.
Oh really?
There's 2 of them.
There's 2?
2? Tell us more! Tell us more! Okay, so the first one is called the Enlightenment.
What is that?
It is emphasized power on human reason to understand the world.
the whole world.
Wow.
The whole world.
Oh my
Sounds
gosh.
enlightening.
Right?
Tell us more! Tell us more!
The second movement is Pietism. That is the evangelical Christian movement.
Ooh.
It's this new religion coming up. They believe in stressing the individual personal relationship with God.
That has to be good for the society.
And for the person.
I like
Yeah,
it.
For sure.
I want to be part of that.
Tell us more, tell us more. So there's also a controversial aspect to the Great Awakening that's happening.
Oh really?
Tell us more, tell us more. There's 2 sides to it. There's the old lights, which are the conservative ministers, who I personally can't stand because
Same here.
you agree? Because the new lights, they allow women to speak.
Oh really? I heard that the Halsford of New Light ideas were denounced as false teachings.
What?
False? We need, as women, we need those privileges.
Anyways, guys, the Great Awakening challenged the authority of all ministers.
All ministers.
Even Father
All of them.
Daly?
Not Father Daly.
Tell us more, tell us more.
Okay, well, Samuel Morris led a group of Virginia Anglicans out of their congregation.
Oh, Samuel Morris.
How
Right.
bold.
Very feisty.
Well, the Church of England was also legally established by southern colonies.
I don't like
Isn't
the
that
Church of
weird?
England personally.
You never know who's listening.
I heard the French and Indians are new allies.
And I heard they're trying to pick a fight with us.
I'm so scared.
Be brave.
So it's settled. As Britain, we will receive Canada French Louisiana, and Florida. We will also receive trading posts in India and the Spanish colonies in the Philippines.
As Spain, we will receive Alameda in Portugal and the colony of Sacramento in South America.
We have no choice but to sign.
Your Majesties, Your Majesties!
Yes?
I have very important news to tell you. Some's good, some's bad.
Tell us the good news first.
Well, we've won the French and Indian War, and we've gained tons of land.
What's the bad news?
Well, because of the war, we are in major debt.
Huh. Do you have a way to get out of this debt?
Well, we were thinking that we could pass an act, but I'm not sure what yet.
Are you saying that we should start taxing the colonists? We've left them alone for a very long time.
Yes, we spent all that time and money protecting their land. It's time they pay through taxes.
I agree. I think that the colonies should pay off our debt through taxes. I mean, after all, the war was for them. Go meet with the rest of Parliament and figure out some acts to tax the colonists with.
Okay, I'll be back in a week. Thank you, sir. Your Majesty. Excuse me, Your Majesties.
Yes?
I have something I'd like to share with you.
And what is it?
A bunch of acts. Would you like to read over them?
Read them to me.
Of course, sir. Well, first there's the Sugar Act, which would replace the Molasses Act.
And how much money would that bring in?
About 6 pence per gallon of French molasses.
And would that fix our debt problem from the French and Indian War?
In about 5 years, if it continues.
Wow, sounds very profitable for us.
It is. There's also the Quartering Act.
Oh, and what would that do?
That would require all colonial governments to provide food and housing for British troops.
It would save us the expense of having to house all of those soldiers.
It'd be very profitable. Let's start a revolution! Yeah!
These taxes are ridiculous. I need to pay 18 pence for this pint of rum.
That's madness.
I've never heard of something.
I remember when rum was 6 pence.
Come on now.
Why?
My neighbors are being killed. What are you gonna do about it? Just leave me behind?
Are you suggesting that we should fight for our independence with you?
Yes, we're 13 colonies. We need to stick together.
I heard the first shots were fired at sunrise at Lexington, forcing all the troops to be pushed back to Concord, where they both suffered many casualties. Do you believe this to be true?
This is true. They're headed to Boston now. We need to form a military.
And who do you suppose will lead this military?
Well, I formally nominate George Washington.
Yeah. All opposed to General George Washington leading the colonial militia, say nay.
Nay.
All in favor of General George Washington leading the colonial militia, say aye.
Aye!
It will be my honor to defend the colonies.
So it's settled. General George Washington will be the leader of the colonial militia. Everyone go back to your colonies and gather as many troops as possible.
The colonies cannot stay connected to Britain anymore. We have to declare independence.
We must be our own nation.
If we want to be serious about becoming a new nation, we have to declare independence.
The colonies are in desperate need. We must act now.
Who wants to write the
Declaration.
Declaration? I nominate Thomas Jefferson.
I second that.
I third that. Well,
I accept.
should we blame the Atlantic slave trade on Britain?
Well, it is their fault.
It really is.
It is their fault.
We still haven't addressed whether slavery in the colonies is moral, so we really can't put them fully at fault.
The South would be pissed.
This is good. Very good.
Go.
I've received word of the British's response.
What did they say?
They are not going to repeal the Coercive Act.
I think it's time to create a constitutional association to enforce another boycott in British goods.
Yes. Let's start on that.
So, Thomas, how's the Declaration of Independence coming?
I actually just finished the final draft last night. It's ready to be signed.
Okay. Our soon-to-be country is a major financial crisis. I don't even know what to do.
Well, it's obviously we can't raise taxes to create money. The expense of the Continental Congress is just much too high.
I heard Robert Morris was trying something new. How did that turn out?
He tried very hard, but in the end, Congress lacked the authority to place the taxes that he wanted.
Well, that's a problem, considering that most of the states are not paying, and the ones that are paying close to nothing.
Well, I heard that there's talk of an alliance with the French. How do you feel about that?
I think that'll be the solution to all our problems.
Oh, have you heard the states have finally finished their individual constitutions?
No, that's wonderful news. It's glad to hear we're really moving forward.
Taxation! Taxation! Without representation, it's not right. Time to fight. Yeah! The Hat Act, the Wool Act, the Iron Act, 2, the Townsend Act, the Greenville Act. What can we do? Down, down, down. Just dump it off the boat. Down, down, down. Let's see if it can float. Down, down, down. It's sinking in the sea.
Something's brewing, boys.
And it ain't tea.